What's up, fight fans? Welcome to the very first episode of Jabs Fight Picks. It's your boy Jabs here, and we're going to take a look at the upcoming UFC 284 card featuring Alexander Volkanovski moving up to lightweight to challenge the dangerous Islam Makhachev for his lightweight championship belt. Looking to become a double champion. I mean, if he achieves this, it's going to be pretty special. Should be a great fight. I also want to take a look at the co-main event here with Yair Rodriguez facing Josh Emmett for that vacant featherweight championship bout. And I'm going to do a little something special. I'm going to use EA Sports UFC4 to take a deeper look into the main event. Makhachev versus Volkanovski, and the co-main event, Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett. See how you guys like it. I hope you guys are, fight fans. Looking forward to some skill and technique breakdown and winning some money. I'm also going to look at the rest of the card here, make some picks for the main card, and hope you guys enjoy the show. Let's do it.
Sunglasses for all the sunny weather. We make it rain money. Better bring your umbrella for the fight picks. Just don't bet all your money though. Fight picks. Don't wanna go broke. 100 gambler just in case.
That's right, fight fans. Welcome to Fight Picks, and we're just gonna let's just get right into it, shall we? Yair Rodriguez versus Josh Emmett for the interim featherweight championship. And go ahead. Look at Bruce. Look at Bruce all hype. Go ahead, Bruce. I'm hyped for this fight too, guys. It should be a really fun fight. Possible fight of the night, actually, or fight of the year. Actually, it could easily be fight of the year. I mean, I just see this possibly going all 5, maybe ending in the 4th. I'm seeing Yair Rodriguez do a lot of good work with his kicks this fight. But anyway, let's take a look at the tail of the tape, shall we? And you see here, Yair Rodriguez will have the pretty big height advantage, standing at 5'11", and Josh Emmett is standing at 5'6", but the reach is around the same, 70 inches to Yair's 71 inches. And Josh Emmett, he does have he's got some pretty long arms, but he also has some power in both of those hands, and it'll be pretty interesting to see what'll happen if Emmett is able to touch Yair up a few times. Now, for Yair Rodriguez, I think it's really important that he stays rangy, stays long, uses his footwork, to really circle out of any dangerous situations, any pressure that Josh Emmett is putting on him. I think it's important for him to use feints as well. Use feints to make Josh Emmett, make those big explosive punches and kind of expose himself, and so that Yair can counter back with those vicious body kicks that he can throw. I definitely think it's important that he throws a lot of body kicks. And those body kicks, they're actually going to, make Josh Emmett really think about just leaping on the inside. Also, Yair has to make sure that he keeps his back off the cage and he just does not get into a boxing match with Josh Emmett. Because I do feel that Josh Emmett is the better boxer, and he does have a lot of power in his hands, so it'd be dangerous. So, Yair, make sure you don't get into a boxing match with him and keep that back off the cage, please. I feel, even though he is the shorter fighter and Yair is the favorite, I do see some keys to a path to victory, I should say, for Josh Emmett. He really has to make sure he pressures Yair. I mean, not just pressure him with his hands down, of course, because, he will get lit up with a bunch of kicks, and Yair will kick the shit out of you, literally. One of his opponents did shit themselves. So yeah, he'll have to pressure the fight, try to back him up against the cage. I do, as much as I am in love with Yair's kicks, I do feel that Josh Emmett is the slightly better boxer. I love his boxing. You know, even though he doesn't use a jab as much as I would love for him to, he does have really good combinations once he gets on the inside. Really good head movement as well, but I would kind of warn Emmett not to use too much head movement against a guy like Yair because, with those slips that he uses to avoid punches, like he did in that Calvin Kattar fight, he can slip and actually get caught with a pretty bad head kick from Yair Rodriguez, and end up shitting on himself. So it's really important that he doesn't use that many slips. Just make sure he just stay the hell out of kicking range. Just stay away from those powerful ass legs. Just get away. or just be all the way inside, hopefully perfectly forcing a clinch, try to mix in takedowns, throw those overhand rights. And that's the thing. I think if he is able to get inside a lot in most of this fight and kind of force Yair to start boxing with him, then we'll see Josh Emmett really mix in those takedowns, or even just touch his legs to make him think about the takedown. Even though that sounded very sensual, touching another man's legs, why not rub some lotion on them? Because sometimes Yair can probably use it. Pretty much as the keys to victory for Josh Emmett: get inside, use that boxing, lotion his legs, and just don't shit on yourself. Do not shit on yourself, please, Josh Emmett. I really do like you as a fighter. I do not want to see a kick make shit come out of you. I really don't. But in all seriousness, though, Josh Emmett just has to make sure he applies smart pressure. Stay out of the kicking range, mixing his clinches and takedowns. Mix that big overhand right in there as well. Combinations on the inside. He might have to eat a few to land one or two. But that's the name of the game. He's fighting a taller guy, and Josh Emmett, honestly, he's a real tough guy. I mean, he's really hard to put away. So he could end up being in Yair's face all night if Yair doesn't do the right things to keep Josh Emmett at bay, or to cause him to shit on himself. But who do I think is going to win? I was really back and forth in the beginning with this. First, I picked Yair, and then I thought that Yair might not, stay on his bike and, get himself into a brawl and maybe get clipped and put away possibly by Josh Emmett. But I think we do see that Yair Rodriguez will be that elusive Yair Rodriguez, that slick striking Yair Rodriguez that we know him to be. And I think that Josh Emmett, I think he is 39 or 40 years old right now. He's no spring chicken, everybody. He is no spring chicken, and I think that his age it might catch up to him this fight. Still cutting that weight to 145. Yair is going to be blasting those kicks, man. I'm telling you. I think he's going to do enough to get the job done against Josh Emmett. Might even put him away sometime in the later half of the fight. But, props to you, Josh Emmett. Props to you. So I'm going with Yair Rodriguez. So lock it in. So definitely add him to your DraftKings lineup, to your FanDuel lineup, whatever lineup you have. Make sure Yair Rodriguez is in there and make some money, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more videos.